evening. The Board of Education has appointed 2 new members to fill the recent resignations of McFadden and Malloy. They should be recognized for their courage to apply during the district's darkest hour. There will be pressure on them from the community to make an immediate impact in the management of this crisis. The new appointees come with impressive resumes of knowledge and experience. But as impressive as they are, it's not enough. No. Far more important than these attributes will be having the courage to challenge and question the status quo ways of their 5 new peers, and their willingness to eliminate the culture of secrecy which currently exists in keeping information from the public. Clearly, it was the board's unquestioned, business-as-usual, rubber stamp approval process that is entirely responsible for the district's dire financial situation. And it was the complete absence of transparency and due process in closing a high school which resulted in the filing of a lawsuit against the board by the very people they supposedly equally represent. The people of this district expect real change. The current crisis has brought embarrassment and well-deserved criticism to the Lincoln Way brand. Who is responsible for this? 4 of the 5 sitting members have been in place for years, and the current administration has been running things since 2013. Many very questionable issues have been brought to light which have occurred and continued under your watch. We are tired of hearing the excuses that you didn't know about it, it was an oversight, or that it's someone else's fault. The first step in resolving a crisis is taking responsibility. Aside from Ron Lulo, everyone involved was negligent here to the tune of costing the families of this once proud district one of the finest high schools in the state of Illinois. 5 board members voted to close North on August 13th. 2 of those members have since resigned. One of the remaining three, one is curiously chronically absent during the most important time in the district's history. One failed to receive required training within the proper time frame, and one was not privileged to know about all the troubling issues that occurred prior to being elected and who unquestionably made an uninformed vote. Couple this with the discoveries of sweetheart deals for private businesses profiting on the backs of taxpayers and students, the district's involvement in questionable real estate transactions, and the phantom forensic audit. Considering these circumstances and the very important fact that the board's current budget is millions better than projected, should the board continue on its path to close the school? Superintendent Tingley said that a school should have been closed sooner. His gut told him much earlier than the summer of 2015 that something needed to be done. When taking over the reins from his mentor in the summer of 2013, Dr. Tingley was well aware that the district had posted million-dollar deficits for years. At that time, he should have reached out to the people of the district to work with him in finding a solution. If only this had been the path, where would we be today? Instead, just as his mentor, he too kept quiet about the losses. Then, after posting deficits of over $13 million in the first 2 years under his watch, he orchestrated the school closure while families were on summer vacation. To top it off, an overly simplistic plan of keeping feeder schools together punishes the students on the more populated east side of the district with crowding and unequal opportunities. This is unnecessary and easily prevented by just equaling enrollments between Central and East. Clearly, we need better leadership and openness to work with the community.
1 minute, Brian.
Clearly, we need better leadership and openness to work with the community and a refocus on the priorities of what the board should be doing for its students. Our hopes are that it can begin immediately with the seating of these 2 new appointees. If not, the small army continues to grow, and its soldiers stand at the ready to work towards sweeping change in 13 months. Thank you.